This is Devin Croswell with Sherpa Design, and I want to show off a new enhancement, a new capability that we have in our reference sets, where we can now add in NX2412 a feature group directly into our reference set by simply clicking on the feature group from the Part Navigator. Before, we would have had to individually select each one of these features to add it to a specific reference set. Now we can group that together. Normally we're grouping features together so we can hide and show certain aspects of our design or maybe suppress and unsuppress them. Now I can quickly add them to reference sets to be displayed at the top level assembly. So if I go to my Assemblies tab, in the context area we have reference sets. Right now I have empty reference set, contains nothing. Entire part will contain all the aspects of my part, the solid geometry, the construction geometry, the curve, objects, all that stuff is in entire part. And then we have model. Model generally contains what NX thinks is the main portion of the part that we're trying to display at the assembly level. Like basically, what does our part look like? That is what this model reference set is for. Well, I can create my own reference set. I can also edit the model reference set that comes from templates, usually when I start a new file. But if I want to add my own, I'm going to add this feature group text to a reference set. I can title it, call that text. And then I'll go ahead and select that feature group from the Part Navigator, and it'll add this Sherpa group of text objects to that reference set. And I can close out of that. You'll notice that the bodies that are in here, I have the solid body of the block, and then each one of these letters is its own solid body, distinct solid body. So I have that separated right now because I want them in different reference sets. Obviously, if they were united to this block, I could not have that object in two different reference sets like I do now. But if I create a new assembly for this part and I add it as the first part of the assembly, here it is in my loaded parts file. I can drop it in at the absolute, click OK. It's going to ask if I want to fix it. I'm going to go ahead and fix it automatically. So right now my part is showing the divided face that I used to create those thickened solid geometry objects to represent the letters, but not the letters themselves. And that's because they're on a reference set that's currently not being displayed. If I go to my Assembly Navigator, I can right click on the component. Right now I'm looking at the model reference set, but I want to just change it to text. So here now I'm just showing the text of the body there. Maybe I'm linking this in with Wave Geometry Linker to some other part or another aspect of my assembly and using that instead of the actual body of the part that allowed me to create those letters. So just being able to separate those things quickly into reference sets allows for faster assembly context and design in NX2412.